Time for the build guide. How the fuck do I even... Okay, so basically, first item, Eclipse. Why Eclipse? Cost efficient, high amounts of AD, decent CDR, all useful stats for the early mid game. A very strong passive, really nice for dueling, for trading, for contesting. Alright, it gives you that. It gives you bonus damage and survivability. It's always nice. Second item would be boots. Usually always berserker boots or tabis. Rarely mercury boots, very rare. For the early game items start, obviously potions and always a rat smite. Where's this fucking smite items? The best you can do, the best you want to do on the first recall is pickaxe and or long swords, 3 long swords for the Eclipse. So that's the starting items. Occasionally or situationally, depending on how the game goes, boots, fucking daggers for the berserker boots. Second item. See, there's 2 versions of the Eclipse build, alright? You either go second item serpents or collectors. No, wait, let's do a different. Let's do the collector path first, or crit lethality build, which would be collector into Eclipse, into Mortal Reminder, and this is like all in all good damage with the berserker boots. And then you could build more crit, Infinity Edge. It's probably best to go more bruiser style over here after these, like Deadman's, more of Melmortius as a safe build. That's a safe build. And strong, a lot of AD, a lot of damage. 50% crit. The second version, serpents into, this is more like utility build. This is more straightforward damage, this is more utility. Serpents, if the enemies have a lot of shield maxing, you definitely want to go serpents. Second after Eclipse. And then if you wanna really fucking boost that tankiness, I like to go Jaksha sometimes. Or you could go, if you wanna go for more damage, I like to combine this with Grudge. So either way, yeah, you could go Serpents into Lasso Spa, or if you need the tankiness, I would go Jaksha and then maybe Lasso Spa. And then you could build pretty much anything. Could build Hullbreaker. Could build Sterok. Could build Blade of the Rune King. Could even build Sundered Sky. Anything goes. But yeah, I like to go especially these two. Or one of these. These are some situational items that I might sometimes do. Like if you have a lot of magic damage on your team and you want to play more for the utility build. And you need the MR tankiness. Abyssal can be nice sometimes. Or if you want to really be tanky against a fat enemy mage. This is really nice. So that's all like survivability options. The Blade of the Rune King I almost never built, but I think they're buffing it recently, so it's worth building it. Be it on this build or on this. But yeah, these are my two Eclipse builds. One crit lethality mix. More bruiser style, more upfront damage. This one is more for that utility, more survivability. But all in all, both strong builds. Both have their use. When I snowball, I usually like to go this. When I wanna play it safe or fall behind, I like to go this. This is definitely a safer build. And I feel like it might scale better into late game too than this. But this can be really strong mid game if you get fat especially. The runes... Especially for runes, I don't know what the fuck to say about the runes. It's like Hail of Blades, self-explanatory, fucking... I feel like this is at least on the first tree, this is what every Shaco player would go. Because what else? Second tree might be different. Some people go inspiration for footwear, for some go cosmic drive or approach velocity. Some go sorcery for what is it, cosmic drive or gathering? No wait, yeah, gathering storm. And I used to go this. I used to go celerity and water walking back then. But yeah, especially on AP, this is probably better. But on AD, yeah, some go absolute focus and gathering storm. Can be nice, bonus AD and shit. But I like to go for the bonus attack speed. I feel like it does more, and some bonus damage. I feel like I get more from this than the other options. And the rune shards also like very self-explanatory. I would imagine every Shaco player goes like this too. Bonus attack speed, some AD or AP, scaling bonus HP. Because the other options are all pretty much suboptimal. Relentless Hunter is also like... Some might be going Treasure Hunter, not Triumph. You could go Triumph on this too, by maybe replacing the Coup de Grace, which I've done before many times. But it is probably better. And yeah, Grizzly Mementos also very fucking self-explanatory. Yeah, I mean, these are the runes. So explaining runes is so boring. It's just... there isn't much option. You take what is there. It's... At least we have a little bit of item build diversity back. In this season especially. So you have a little more freedom with, you know, experimenting between items. You probably won't find many players build Shaco like this, but I mean that's just me being me on my builds. I like to go bruiser style. But yeah, these are two solid builds I would say. I feel like I had a third version of the Eclipse build. I forgot what it was. These two are all you need though, with the Eclipse. I feel like in most cases I would go Hullbreaker on this build, so the Sterox is more situational. And yeah, these are like the core builds. This is obviously better for split pushing, better for team fights. All in all, I would say this build is definitely better version compared to this. So yeah, that's the build. That's the build guide. Thanks for watching, guys. That's my build in season 15 in bronze elo. This is how we build.